Alright, so this is 1.5. Don't know if number one uploaded yet, but uh, I got off work early. It was a blessing. Um, I actually kind of look forward to making this and kind of the whole adventure for this, you know. Um, my phone overheated because it was dead and charging when I was on the way to work trying to knock this out and multitask or make more use of my time. So yeah, got off a little early, which is a blessing. Not even a little early. I'm off pretty early. So uh, yeah, this 1.5 is a continuation of episode one, Journey to Rich. I believe I left off at my Aston Martin and wanting a decent house. Multiple houses in which my wife can manage the properties, which is something that she wants to do. So, that's good. Teamwork makes the dream work. So, yeah, I want the nice things in life, as I'm sure most people do. So, guess this is the journey for it, because I'm going on it anyway. So, might as well share it and see where it goes, because I'm sure others are on the same journey. Everybody wants some different things. I know in episode one, I was talking more about I envy complacency sometimes. And while I do this, I'm gonna say this in all of my videos, live streams, whatever. Uh, if you haven't smoked yet, what's going on, Martin? If you haven't smoked and you haven't picked up the habit, definitely don't start. Definitely don't start the habit. That's what I got to say. This one's gonna be a little bit different because I'm actually somewhat present, so I can read this and what's going on, mine. Uh, but yeah, so it's probably not gonna be a consistent schedule for these type of videos or this journey. Um, it's gonna be whenever I can fit it in, kinda. So sometimes it'll be maybe early morning. Sometimes it'll be very late at night. Uh, but anyways, back to kind of the point. What's going on with everybody, man? It actually kind of amazes me when I do go live like this, how kind of YouTube pushes a few people here. I know I got like 200 subs, but to have 16 people is kind of crazy, and it makes me get off a little bit of topic because I do want to go off the chat and talk to you guys as y'all talk to me. But I want to be successful. I want to have the nice things in life, and it's not even a what really. It's going to happen, and that's a belief that you kind of got to carry with yourself if you want to achieve those things. But my main plan to get to there, I'm gonna open up an airsoft and paintball field in Las Vegas. It's a thing I really enjoy. It's probably one of my very few only hobbies I actually have. Make the joke that I like to shoot kids. You, YouTube's not gonna like that. I can't be saying that, man. But it's a real enjoyment, you know. Um, so I plan on moving to Vegas and doing it. I go to my local airsoft field here, but I'm not in exactly a transit city, so they don't do that well. Like Monday through Thursday, they do most of their business Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So what's going on with the new people joining? Uh, Vegas being a transit city, I'll have more local business during the weekends, and I'll have the transit or uh, travelers, tourists, vacationers. I'll have that type of business, carrying my shit Monday through Thursday, and even Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as well. So open up an airsoft field, airsoft and paintball field. That's been a dream of mine. My brother, blessed to have him, man. My brother's great. Uh, wants to open a restaurant, so no smoking there though. They have the internal possession law. I'm not worried about it, man. My my buddy lives up there and is in the weed business and owns his own company. Does pretty well for himself. He got rich off rapping actually. Shout out my man Val Vito. I think they actually took all his stuff off YouTube, so um kind of sucks for me as a YouTube music user. But check him out on Instagram, VALVITO. Shout out my man, bro. He's amazing. So, but get the field. Have my brother. He wants to open a restaurant, so I'm gonna split it off slightly because I'm gonna buy the land. I'm gonna have a field. Um, Split it off slightly and have him open a restaurant right there. So, you know, people come to the field. People come to just the restaurant. Drums up business for the field. People that come to the field, they get a discount at the restaurant for playing for their day. So it could do well, man, because ultimately, and I guess this is life advice coming from somebody that hasn't made it yet, but been around a lot of people that have and picked as many brains as I could and tried to learn everything that I could off of these people that, made it and got rich, man. Paintball hunting, yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I like airsoft myself, but like I said, the field here, I've seen the growth too. They started as an airsoft and paintball field, the field near me, and man, they've added everything since. They've added ATV rides, they've added zip lining, escape rooms, um, that new like what are they gel blasters for the kids. They do a summer camp. They've expanded so much just off the airsoft and paintball alone to then add, all make money a lot off concessions and all of that. So still have that as an option, but having a full restaurant there as well, you know, he can do very well. So we can grow from there, buy some properties, rent them out, uh, gather equity, leverage, play the stock game. Been playing that. Uh, I truly believe, and this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I did do insurance. I am somewhat of a, well, was, I don't care to do it. or a financial advisor guided to the people around me. Um, but don't take this as financial advice again. But I believe that, well, I know the early 2000s. Uh, a simulator, you simulate. Yeah, that threw me off, Raymond. I'm not gonna lie. But back to what I was saying. This is live, bro. So if I lose my train of thought and got to get back on track, you just got to give me a minute. Keep it real. Oh, yeah, I'm back at it. Uh, Early 2000s had Amazon. You invested in Amazon. Later on, those people are rich. The 2010s, 2012s had Bitcoin. I may have that mixed up. Maybe 10, 12 was like Amazon things. Yeah. Early 2000s was Microsoft. But it was Bitcoin. And I don't play the crypto game. Um, I just I haven't learned about it, and I'm not gonna throw money where I haven't learned. But I believe now in 2026, the play is drones, military drones, FPVs, um, unanimous surface vessels like attack boats. You know, those are the future. So invested heavily in those. They'll do well in the long term. But to get those things, it's a lot of sacrifice too. You know, it's a lot of sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice family time. You gotta sacrifice seeing your kid, seeing your wife, having time for everything. You know, it's hard to fit in time, in enough time in the day. And I hope the audio ain't shit. I gotta stop cursing. It's YouTube. Yeah, it's always continuously working, bettering yourself, and growing. And I guess that's what this whole series is about. I guess not even guess it is really. If I'm going through it, I know a lot of other people is. It's a circle, man. It's the gentleman circle, and yeah, as a man, it's a lot, but it's like it's not a lot. It's not. It's simple. I think tedious is a better word for it. It's slightly annoying. I got a lot I need to do tomorrow. This video was fairly timed. They're not always gonna have a lot of time, or maybe it'll be extra long, or there's no structure as of now. But there might be soon. There might not be. We'll see where it goes. So everybody that's been on, y'all have a good night, man. If you're seeing this later, have a blessed night. Enjoy the day. Watching this at all type of times. So yeah. See y'all in the next one.